lot of y'all don't know this. Me and Mark have been going at it for years.
He keeps talking mess, but I've not seen him play any sport.
His body is not proportioned well. He has a big old head.
I'm excited to see Rage fold. I mean, he's always judging people.
We definitely got animosity when it comes to Dream Team, but we're not worried about nobody for real.
The $500,000 is already being wired to my account. It is over because this is not content for me. This is a check for me and it's already on the way there.
Mark is an actor, okay? He's not an athlete.
Welcome back to the 2025 season of Creator League. We just watched Team Raekwon take down Team Ween in an exhilarating semifinals matchup. Who will they face off against the finals? Will it be the Dream Team? Will it be Team Rage? I guess we'll find out today. I am Marcus King, here with my good friend, the best to do it in the business, Aim High. It's in the same matchup between, we have the Dream Team led by Mark Phillips. They're going for their 5th in a row.
Fifth is crazy.
They're going for their 5th in a row.
Fifth is crazy. That's a dynasty, Marcus.
Exactly. Yo, he's looking like Brady out here. I'm not going to lie to you. What are you looking forward to in this match today?
Well, let me tell you something. I'm looking forward to the energy, okay? Because we are here. It's prime time. This is the match everyone's been talking about. This is the Lakers versus Celtics. This is the Patriots versus Colts. This is Mark Phillips versus YourRAGE, ladies and gentlemen, in prime time for Dodgeball. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what it is that Rage is bringing with this team. What skills do they have to really win this game and take it from a team who has been on top for a long time? They're not used to losing.
Exactly. Undefeated is insane, Aim. Yo, is Mark Phillips the best dodgeball player that we've seen today? That's a question we have to ask.
That's a question. I would argue that he's the Udonis Haslem of dodgeball. But
okay.
I just the longevity.
Okay. So not the Brady, not the James. He's the Haslem.
I think that's my opinion. I don't want to force that on anyone else, but that's what I think. But we're gonna see if he wins today. He's gonna prove me wrong, and maybe I will have to say Brady, Jordan, James, Phillips.
Exactly. We'll see. We'll find out by the end of the night. Dodgeball is the first event of this season. We've got 5 in a total. We got Dodgeball June 27th. We have Slamball July 25th. Flag football, that one's going to be exhilarating, August 22nd. Knockout is September 26th, and then we have 5v5 basketball, October 24th. The finals will be November 21st through November 23rd. Top two teams with the most points will face off against each other at that day.
And they are going to face off by getting those points by placing in these events first, second, third, fourth. Those positions come with points to them, okay, attached to them. Exactly. First place is going to be 100, second place is going to be 75, third place is going to be 50, and that fourth place, not where you want to be, but it's going to be worth 25 points.
That's why the third and fourth place games are going to be very important. You don't want to be 25, you'd much rather be at 50. If your favorite team is last, there are still other ways to earn points though, ladies and gentlemen. There will be the highest concurrent viewers on an owner stream. You get 15 points for that. So you're going to want to tune in to whoever the team owner is that you want to win.
They're going to be competitive over that.
Very competitive. Now there also is fan-voted MVP points. That will give you 10 points, Aim. Owners will select one person from the team to count for MVP voting, and then the fans will vote on MVP on the Creator League Instagram. Now there's one more thing that you can get for points, and that will be event bonus triggers. That will be 5 points. So like today, for example, the jailbreak can get you 5 points if you hit it.
That's incredible. Listen, here are the rest of the rules that you guys need to know about, all right? Each series is a best of 3 out of 5. Tonight, we're going to see Rage and the Dream Team compete to the first 1 to 3, basically. 5 players per team. If you're hit by a live ball, Marcus, you're out.
I've seen a lot of arguments with you.
No arguing, no complaining. We have professional refs here on site who are making the calls. On a caught ball, Marcus, the thrower is eliminated, plus a teammate is going to re-enter. We know those old dodgeball rules. And then, like you said as well, if you're going to go out of bounds and you maintain possession, you complete that catch, the catch stands, you're in, all good. The thing that you were talking about in terms of the triggers, the bonus triggers, we have one of those tonight. It's called the jailbreak, ladies and gentlemen. This allows your entire team to come back into the game, and it is a 5-point bonus to the team's overall regular season standings. 1 max bonus per series. So what that means, Marcus, you're only going to get that 5 points that one time that you did it in the series. You'll have at least for Dream Team and Team Rage, they'll have a second opportunity to do that in potentially the finals or that third or fourth game. Fans at home, there is a poll happening right now. Which team is going to automatically start with 1 ball for this game 1 and that advantage? Go ahead and vote on that poll right now to go ahead and choose who's going to start with that advantage.
That is a huge advantage, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
going to be between Rage and the Dream Team.
Yep, that is on the Creator League YouTube page right now. So the jailbreak in the last match was key. I think if Team Wing was able to at least get a few of those, I think
it would have been different.
They're able to turn the tide with something like that. So hopefully this time we get to see it. One of the teams gets +5. Today's matchups. The semifinals was Team Raekwon versus Team Wing, and we just seen Raekwon take the dub on that one. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Dream Team versus Team Rage, and then we have the 3rd and 4th place game. But ladies and gentlemen, those are still important. You would much rather have 50 points than 25. So hopefully they take that as serious as if it's a finals match, because you need those. And then we have after that, obviously, the finals, which will be Team Raekwon versus whoever wins this match right here.
And it's going to be electric, ladies and gentlemen, and you're not going to miss any of the action. We're going to be redirecting you after every single matchup to the next, okay? And all stream links, if you do get disconnected, are in that description on the Creator League YouTube.
We are moments away from Team Rage versus the Dream Team. Let's take a full look at the team rosters.
Ladies and gentlemen, the full team roster for YourRAGE. Gonna be YPK Ray, Zero Bounce, Christopher London, D'Adrian Harding, my boy from Kansas, Lee the Fourth, Bree Green, Nick Nayersina, Sketch, Nazir Kaur, Scum TK, and Dave Omigo.
They are stacked with athletes. Aim.
Tell me about the Dream Team.
Okay, so the Dream Team is Mark Phillips. He is a team owner, if you didn't know. We got J-Dub, Cam Wilder, a certified bucket, a really good athlete. We got, some people say I look like him. This is Jay Cinco. The Shark will be playing in some of these games. B-Lou. We got Jenna Bandy, FaZe Swag. We got Lolo Fitzmo, right? She is a fierce competitor. NPC Miles Morales, that is Leaks World. We got Desmond, Dylan, and keeping it in the family, Mari, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a great lineup.
There will only be 5 members from each team competing today, though. So let's meet our starting 5.
Let's do it. First up for Team Rage, a core of the D-Block ecosystem. If content had the hype setting, he would have broken the dial. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dave-O!
Now, Dave-O is an athletic monster. If you don't know, he played college football. He's one of those guys when it comes to the athletics. I'm sure he's going to be a big difference maker today, and
he's absolutely going to be a difference maker. Another difference maker in the tunnel. Next up, not here for the noise. He's here for the work. You know his name. Now respect his name. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Scum TK!
Now, Aim, it's good to see Scum out here. I'm not going to lie to you. He's a good friend of mine. He's been building his lane one stream at a time, and I know he's a grinder, so I expect him to do well in today's dodgeball matches.
Absolutely. Now, coming to the tunnel, Marcus, this is a man so bad, he is not allowed to play in 3 events this season. He's been banned. He is loud when it counts and locked in when it matters. Finally making his Creator League debut is Nazir Kaur!
That's right, folks. Nasir was born to ball and bred to break ankles. That wouldn't be fair for him to play anything else. Let's see how his game translates to dodgeball, though, Aim.
I'm excited to see if it'll translate at all. I'm thinking it will, Marcus. Up next, a PR team's worst nightmare. You never know where he's showing up and throwing the next frat party. It's Nick Nayersina!
That's right, folks. Nick is one of the reasons why we almost got fired.
Yes.
University, if you guys
he put a lot of us in danger.
What people don't know is he is an athlete, though. So I'm excited to see what he brings to the dodgeball team.
Absolutely, and now, last for Team Rage, representing the team. A problem on any hardwood. She's not just playing, she's plotting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bree Green!
Yes, sir. Bree is a Creator League veteran and a former Harlem Globetrotter, so we know she knows how to put the ball in the hoop. She's very athletic. I'm excited to see her athleticism today in dodgeball,
Absolutely. It is going to be a fantastic moment for these two teams. Team Rage is out here on the court, and now, ladies and gentlemen, if my eyes do not deceive me, Marcus, is that the team owner, YourRAGE, coming in with, I believe?
Now, Aim, my eyesight isn't the best, but are those knee guards? Now, I think
yes.
those are knee guards.
I believe those are knee protectors, Marcus. Yes, they are.
But Aim, read what's on their shirt, though.
Knee protectors, those are great additions. Rage is coming in here. I'm gonna see if we can get an interview, an exclusive here. I don't know if we can I get you an interview? Oh, Rage, can I get an interview, please? Can I get an interview? Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with YourRAGE on an exclusive. Rage, first of all, thank you for interviewing with me. Secondly, I would like to have you maybe potentially address the rumors, the things that are circulating online, the tweets, the pictures, all these things are happening. What can you say to those rumors?
What rumors you talking about? I ain't got no rumors.
Let's address the elephant in the room here for chat, ladies and gentlemen. The rumors that you may not be competing this rest of the regular season with the way your knees are.
I'm going to compete. Just not right now, but I'm going to compete.
And then would you like to say anything to your opponent? I had one more question! What do you think about Mark? Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. He's been called a bum.
And just like that, the knee guards have taken aim. Let's get my co-host back in the booth.
I'm coming back.
Are you safe?
I'm safe.
You good?
Might be a little hurt, but I'm okay.
Now let's get into the dream team, ladies and gentlemen, trying to collect their 5th consecutive win in dodgeball. First up, she's got an arm that's made NFL players rethink their careers. The person with the most titles in Creator League history, it's Jenna Bandy!
Marcus, Jenna is mostly known as a hooper, but she has the Guinness record for the farthest football thrown into a target. She is a major threat tonight, Marcus, and I got her getting 3 outs.
If I was a betting man, I would take that bet with you, Aim. She's a monster. Up next, he didn't need a Streamer U degree. He's already tenured in W's. Some say he's the smartest man on Twitch. It's B-Lou!
The smartest man on Twitch has arrived. Yes, sir, it's B-Lou. I think people were surprised at his performance at DreamCon, but he's here to make people understand that he's consistent, and that was not a fluke.
He is an athletic person as well. And now, an official member of RDC Dodgeball Dynasty. When the pressure's on, he leaps, catches, and blocks like it's second nature. It's Dylan!
Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan has been a part of every single RDC Dodgeball win since the inception of the first event in 2022. He's made clutch plays in the past, and he'll need to bring more of that tonight if his team expects to win.
Now that's something that I think it's key to have some of the main players that we've seen win those 4 other times. I think that's key to bring those guys back. You
have to bring those guys back. It's very pivotal. That's how dynasties go, Marcus.
Yep. Next, another member of RDC World. He's been launching missiles and dodging bombs for years. Every team is about to have a Desmond problem, but let's hope it's not a John problem. It's Desmond!
Ladies and gentlemen, look no further than Desmond, who has one of the most famous plays in the Creator League Dodgeball history. Known for making clutch plays and getting outs when his team needs him the most. I'm going to be looking to him, other than Mark, to lead this team.
Exactly. And finally, a legend in the game. If Dodgeball had a Hall of Fame, he'd already be in there. Playing for his 5th consecutive Dodgeball title, it's the Dream Team owner, Mark Phillips!
Look at this guy, the Dream Team leader, Mark Phillips. 4 straight years, Marcus, of RDC World domination. They've left a trail of destructive wakes in their power. Ladies and gentlemen, you can never count them out.
Yo, Mark, let me get you for an interview real quick. Mark, let me holler at you. Cash Money Mark. Cash Money Mark. So So there's a lot of people who might be doubting y'all hunger for it now. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all won 4. Y'all don't need to show, y'all don't need to prove nothing to nobody. Or y'all going that route, or y'all still gonna put belt today?
So I was gonna take it easy until somebody tried to come over here and act like they was too good to talk to people. So now I'm gonna play for real. We ain't losing none. It's 3-0, just for you and for all of y'all. This 5th one for all 5 of y'all right there. Security and all, boy.
And just like that, he has set the tone for the match.
We're about to have this second matchup come through, and I'd like to give my predictions for this matchup.
Go ahead.
I really do believe in my heart of hearts. I know I got bullied by the security later, but I really do believe Team Rage is going to upset Team Dream Team here tonight and put an end to the dynasty that is Mark Phillips.
Now see me, I am Team Dream Team. I've seen him do it 4 other times. I expect him to do it a 5th game. Let's play some dodgeball. Refs, we're back on you.
Prime time, Marcus. It is electric. The atmosphere is glowing in here. Dream Team versus YourRAGE. 5-on-5 dodgeball. A place in the finals is on the line.
Let's go ahead and get it started.
Look at Team Rage over here, all to the left. You see that? And then Dream Team all the way to their left.
The Dream Team starts with the bonus ball. You can see Mark already has one. And
oh my gosh, Team Rage off to a...
Wait.
And they are gonna, I believe each team has to go for one side.
Yep.
So we are gonna reset they're gonna go ahead and give him the balls and we're gonna go from here. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, from this moment.
That's a misunderstanding of the rules. We're gonna get right back in there, ladies and gentlemen.
So here we go, live and ready to go. Already, Team Rage is putting pressure with the throws. Here comes B-Lou with a cannon over across the middle.
Throwing some heat.
Mark
Davo,
got
Legal Game is out.
And he looked exactly over here.
And Mark,
exactly.
Mark with a face where he says it's easy. And just like that, Dylan was touched.
Dylan has been touched. They're calling Dylan out. We're back to a 4v4, Marcus.
It seems like he was confused on that. It must have touched him by the slightest.
You see Desmond over there in that corner. He's plotting, trying to find an opening. Nick Nayer-Cena letting something go. Bree Green with a nice dodge.
They threw it so hard, aim, all the balls came right back.
Hey, that's kind of a, they got their own little get-back machine. Yep. Oh my gosh.
TK almost got hit twice, aim. He's out.
You got to make that catch, Marcus. He has to, right?
It is a 4v3 at the moment.
Look at that bullet from Nazir. Nick trying to make something happen too. Here comes Bree.
Seems like Team Rage has all the balls.
Here comes one. There's a foot. B-Lou is out. What a throw from Nick.
It is now even.
We're 3v3, Marcus.
It's now even. Now, Aim, would you go for a jailbreak to get your teammates back? Or are you trying to even the score?
I think one of you has to go for that jailbreak while the other two deal with the other competitors. I mean, right? Like, have one person focus on that jailbreak while you're trying to get everybody else out.
That's what I would do.
But you got to communicate that.
Getting all your players back right now would be key to winning this game. Pivotal.
I'm noticing, Marcus, I don't know if you were noticing, are they talking to each other? There's not a lot of communication out there.
I think they're trying to go more of an OKC one-man game. No game plan. Let's just score buckets.
Let's just score buckets. It's 3v3, ladies and gentlemen. Jailbreak! Ladies and gentlemen! Oh my gosh! Mark Phillips deflects it, and there's the jailbreak. 5v3!
Reset. We're going to reset. So that means Team Rage also gets 5 points, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget about the points.
5 points to the regular season standings. Bree Green is out, down to a 4v3.
Now, they have to go for the jailbreak if I'm in. Desmond
is out, ladies and gentlemen. 4v2. We're through. He's in. TK's still in. There was a debate, but they got him. He's in. It's 4v2.
This is why we trust the refs, ladies and gentlemen. They know what they're doing.
Nick is Mark Phillips has been eliminated. It is down to a 4v1. Marcus, it's mayhem.
It looks like Team Rage might take game 1.
Team Rage.
The crowd is losing their minds.
They're losing their minds, Marcus. Team Rage is going crazy.
Now let me tell you something. Jenna is still an amazing athlete. If anyone
an amazing
can pull this off, it could be her.
It's going to be her. If she could do it, she's going for that jailbreak. If she can get it, she can even up the playing field, ladies and gentlemen. There goes TK.
And TK TK is out.
3v1.
Nick almost got another jailbreak, which
That would have been
got
insane.
2 people back.
Jenna's got to do this, and she's out!
Not still
She's out! Team Rage takes game 1, ladies and gentlemen!
This
It's
is the aura
absolutely
that we hear from the back
pandemonium
behind us, and
on the sideline! They did it for his knees, ladies and gentlemen! We're going to see if we can get an interview. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can get Nick Nayarcina over here for an interview. Nick! Out of breath, but Nick, you delivered one of the great all-time performances. Things didn't, let's be honest, things didn't start out hot. All of a sudden, the jailbreak swung the momentum, and next thing I know, you're getting Mark out, you're leading the team, and it's a 1-0 start for Team Rage. Talk us through it.
Yo, all I know is I did it we said it before the game. We did it for the team, the players, and we did it for Rage. Shout out Rage. Hey man, we coming to play, we're here to compete. Rage is in, and we're coming for number 1. We're coming for number 1.
You're good, Nick. We got one more question.
Now, Nick, I want to know, have you practiced the jailbreak at all, or are you just coming in straight vibes?
I think I was looked at as the underdog, so I got a fire in my belt. I'm here swinging, I'm throwing. My team is amazing, man. Shout out to the squad.
You got traded, didn't you?
Hey, Ray, you second guessing your trade now? Come on, that's 2, headshot. Come on, man.
Thank you so
Love to
much,
see
Nick.
it. Good luck, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, an interview from Nick Nayarcina putting us on how they did it, how they won that game. And we're good for the second one. Underway, ladies and gentlemen.
Now let's
Pandemonium.
Let's play. I love the competitiveness. I'm loving the competition. It's getting hot and heated in here, Aim.
And here we go. Second matchup is going to start. Feeling each other out. Davo's going for a leg shot.
Dylan is one of the more elusive people in the game. You can kind of see him dodging every single time a ball is thrown.
And there goes Dylan. Rage already up 1, Marcus. There's another one. They're down 2.
Down
It's
2.
already 5v3. Marcus, what is going on?
He tried to catch the ball but couldn't land it. We can see team owners talking shit right
There
now.
goes TK.
is out.
In the face of being called whack, Mark delivered. 4v3 right now, Marcus. If you're Dream Team, Marcus, how not scared, but you got your back up against the wall, and I think that you know it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you want to come into the next game with a win, even game. Desmond just evened the game up.
And a debate right now to see if Nick is out, and they are going to call him out. Down to 4 for Team Rage, and it's down to 2 for Dream Team. It is a 2v4 amidst the confusion.
They're gonna have to go for that jailbreak here soon, Aim.
I know that we don't believe this, but Marcus, is there any way that Rage sweeps the Dream Team?
It's something that would be unprecedented because we've never seen them lose before. Now, a sweep would be devastating to the Dream Team fans.
I think that they have to have a lot of questions into who are they even bringing to the squad next year if they get swept here tonight.
They would most definitely have to pull some trades and pull some strings. I'm seeing every time someone throws something at TK, he lifts at least 3 feet off of the ground.
Off the ground. He's jumping.
Didn't know
He's
he had
dodging
like
too.
that.
And these are fast balls coming in.
W block.
There's Mark. Mark got TK. He's out. He's
like
out. They
TK
thought
is
that it
out.
might have hit the ground, but he is indeed out, ladies and gentlemen, making it a 3v2.
Now they can come back any single time if they hit that jailbreak. And
The jailbreak is. Oh, Desmond went through it. He didn't catch it. He's out, ladies and gentlemen.
Out.
He went for the catch and it went right through his hands.
if you go for the catch, it's best to.
That's perception, Marcus, in my opinion. You gave the ref no choice but to have him make that call. And they're going to say he's safe. Nasir going for the end. Mark somehow still defends.
Mark getting on all fours.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a 3v1 situation. Mark is by himself He's got to find a way to get out of this.
I think
He's
if Mark Phillips comes back, I think there's no debate about who's the GOAT.
There's no debate about who's the GOAT if he can get out of this.
He has to throw a ball.
Being pressured to throw. They're waiting to counter. Now that's kind of smart. They're waiting for him to throw. Obviously they are up, but better safe than sorry, right?
Better safe than sorry, because at any moment he can get a jailbreak and they can be in the...
If he hits that jailbreak, oh my goodness. The mayhem, this place would erupt, would it not?
This place will blow up, and
especially coming from somebody like Mark Phillips. 3v1 still, he's gonna try to make an attack. There's one! He's out, Nasir's out! It's down to 2v1!
This is a very winnable situation, Ames.
Very winnable. He's gonna attack right there! Woo. Saw a moment, could not capitalize, but a good swing for him as well.
Good head in the game.
Has not made a lot of noise. Is it time?
And he evened it up! He has Davo!
Ladies and gentlemen, if Mark somehow finds a way to get this done, it would be a GOAT moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Phillips ties the series. Ties the series. Mark is in his face.
He's the goddamn GOAT, Abe.
Brady, Jordan, Kobe, Mark Phillips. Put his name there with the rest of them because this series is tied.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, Abe. That boy's the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie to you. You have to play.
I cannot believe that, Marcus. He was down, I think, at one point, 4v1. Let's try to bring him in for an interview here. Mark, get here in the middle as you get your water.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
First of all, I just want to say that was one of the most spectacular performances I've ever seen. People came in here, and I'm not saying you said this, but people said this about you. Brady, Jordan, Kobe, Mark Phillips, when it comes to dodgeball. Tonight, you may have proven that you belong on that Mount Rushmore with athletes. Walk us through that final ending right there when you were 3v1.
Hey, the odds always against you. It's always against you, right? You gotta stay calm, focus, lock in. That's exactly what I did.
One more question from Marcus.
Let me ask you something. I know you're not the best hooper. I know you're not the best soccer player, but how's it feel?
Hey, stop talking to me, nigga.
How's it feel to be
Stop
in the dodgeball, though?
I'm the GOAT in dodgeball, basketball, football, anything.
Shit. Go ahead and line it up. Hey, have another good game. Shit.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what a exhilarating game 2. We are going to move on to game number 3. It is tied. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a best-of-5 series, so it is that first team to get to 3. Each of them at 1 apiece right now. We are on the refs, waiting for the call to start game 3 between the Dream Team and Team YourRAGE. They're underway. Oh! Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you can throw off rip.
I think you have to go back behind the red line, but he was able to knock the ball out of his hand, though.
Which, delay, some gamesmanship, nice tech maybe.
Yep.
TK trying to figure out what went wrong in that last game.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget they are playing for 500,000 doubloons.
Big ones.
Real money.
And I'm seeing right now a lot of creators who could use those. Look at the leaps from TK. A lot of these guys dialed in with their throws, starting to warm up, Marcus. We're starting to see more throws on target. And you were right, you called it. We saw 2 jailbreaks.
Exactly.
Here in this game versus the last game. And there goes Bree, she goes down.
They focused Bree, that was a smart move.
TK caught it! He caught it! TK caught it! You're out! TK makes the catch and makes the grab to save himself.
And a teammate comes back in.
We are 4v4. Nick pacing in the background. Mark calculating. Team's about to get throws. I think that hit the ground.
Yep, it hit the ground first. Sometimes
we do have professional refs here who are eyeing every single hit, every single catch, making the calls.
It seems like
here comes TK. Nice dodge. They couldn't capitalize though and get Dylan.
It seems as if they're focusing TK. They think that he's a threat.
Oh, wow.
They are seeing is out by Jenna Bandy.
Blown up by Jenna Bandy. It is a 3v3. There goes Dave Omigo. He's down. It's 2v2. 2v2.
Now,
three, ladies and gentlemen. There's a catch from Nasir. Ladies and gentlemen, it just flipped to a 2v1. Mark Phillips finds himself in the same exact situation.
It's a 3v1 because he caught the ball, so a teammate comes back in.
You're absolutely right, Marcus. The same exact 3v1 scenario for the GOAT.
He goes
trying
for
to go for that jailbreak.
It's very smart of him.
They have got to finish this, Marcus. They cannot let this man do something like this again to them.
We might as well end the stream if he does it again, ladies and gentlemen. He will be in a flow state.
There it is! We have confusion. Refs have got to figure this out.
This is why you let the refs call it.
Refs have got to figure this out.
This is why we got to let the refs call it.
And it's
stop.
What's the call? They're replaying. They are replaying, ladies and gentlemen. They're replaying a 2v1.
So it seems as if there is confusion on the court right now. We're going to let the refs handle this. They are professional.
The refs have got to handle this, and I believe that they are making a decision to give Team Rage the win. I believe that's happening. We're trying to find, can we get a replay, ladies and gentlemen, here at the production booth? If we can, that'd be fantastic. Mark, before this replay comes in.
He wasn't even looking, you can't overpower him. It was a 3v1.
We're going to try to figure out exactly what's going on here.
Can I get the teams away from the refs?
If anything, on some real shit, there's no out. There's no out. Hey, you what? No. They were watching on the right, they can't. It was on this side. Yeah. All right, go back, guys. Let's go redo it. Yeah. Redo it.
We're still on. They're on, and we're redoing that. 2v1.
Can you explain to the people?
All right, so we just got word, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're gonna do.
So apparently, what I saw was I thought there was a simultaneous hit. Apparently, with the other refs, that was not the case. So we're just gonna replay that. So no one's out. Whoever was still on. So we're just gonna go 1.
3 on Rage, 1 on the Dream Team, and we're gonna pick up from there.
Correct.
Let's do it. Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. You heard him.
Now, see,
I think that's a correct ruling, Marcus.
I understand why everyone is so up in arms about this call, because at the end of the whole Creator League, this is a chance to win $500,000 at the end of everything. Not just this game, and more games to play.
And I think just on top of that, Marcus, that creates tension, suspense. And when you get these two owners in this room, Mark Phillips and YourRAGE, tensions are going to boil.
Yep.
We're got to reset this. 3-on-1 reset, ladies and gentlemen. Dream Team and YourRAGE's team tied 1-1. And as we start this third game, it's going to be a 3v1, and we are underway. 3v1. The team who wins this game is going to go up in the series.
TK is out. He hit a 2v1
you can't
now.
Be going through that.
We have 6. Yeah, if you go for the catch, you have to commit.
Yeah.
You have to commit.
Like my old football coach said, if you got to knock it up, you got to marry it. Ladies and gentlemen, going for that knockout, but not finding it. Davo and Nasir have to find a way to get Mark out. They cannot let him flip this again.
And just like that, all it'll take is 1 jailbreak to get your team out, or 1 out, and it is an even game.
Nasir finding his prey and trying to act quickly. He's got him in his sights, but Mark Phillips is playing defensive. Now on the attack, going for Davo. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. Team YourRAGE goes up in the series by 1.
Mark couldn't do it again, but he got close. He got close,
What a stunner. For him to even be put in that situation again and find a way to get it close to a 2v1 is exceptional from Mark. Let's go see if we can get an interview with Nasir.
Go ahead. Nasir.
Welcome in, Nasir. You absolutely are going crazy. Let's get you here in the middle. Nasir, you're going absolutely insane. I know that you are a pro hooper. The hardwood, it doesn't matter. If you're on a hardwood, you're making plays. Talk me through the final play to get Mark out.
Hey man, he's a great defender. He used 2 balls to make sure that he have every angle covered. So whenever he passed the ball, try to get somebody out, be aggressive. I try to be aggressive against him. So.
Now let me ask you something. We've seen Mark make amazing comebacks already. Were you determined to make sure that he didn't do it again?
Yeah, we kind of folded the last game. It should be 3-0, but Dream Team going down. They undefeated streak in here right now.
What is it going to take for you guys to end this game and end this match right now?
Same thing we've been doing. Keep doing what we're doing. We got a great game plan, great coach, great owner, and great teammates. So we're just going to keep doing what we're doing, and we'll see the other team in the final.
Good luck in this game 4.
Good luck, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2-1, and it's Team Rage on top. They have a chance to get series match point right here. We are about to go into game 4. We are on the refs and underway. Here we go, game 4.
This is a very important match for the Dream Team because this could send them home and end their streak.
And send them to a 4th and 3rd place game against Team Ween. And set up a Rage versus Raid finale, potentially. So far, this final game probably, well not maybe could be final game. But you think that these guys are gonna play a little bit slower. Oh my gosh, what a catch from TK.
What a catch from TK. Now,
oh, what a snipe in the back. I don't think Bree meant to get out right there. Oh, that's a catch. That's a catch. That's 2 catches
by TK.
He's going insane. This man is Randy Moss in his prime.
Now let's not forget, the 3rd and 4th place game is going to be very important though, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to be in the last place.
It is. It's 3. What's going on, Mark?
They told me on the right. Hold on. No.
What's going on?
I'm not even mad at that. Listen, can I talk? The ref literally told me on that side, it hit the ball on the ground and I hit TK. This nigga said we have to keep that shit going so they couldn't pause the game. That is a cheat on me.
That's not what happened, nigga. The nigga caught it, nigga.
All right, let's line back up.
Tensions are high.
We see that replay, ladies and gentlemen. If you're seeing that at home, this is potentially the view that we need to have. We see it hit his leg. I don't see it hit the ground. I don't see it hit the ground. I think that's a clean catch, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back live here where it is a 5v1 situation. And ladies and gentlemen, 5v2, 3.
And just like I predicted, TK is extremely hard to hit, but he's also really good, well at catching.
Dream Team backs against the wall. This game they lose. It's wraps, and they're headed to 3rd, 4th place game. Ooh, almost there, but Desmond with an incredible dodge, Marcus.
He felt the win from that one, eh?
TK cannot make the catch, and he's out.
Has finally been eliminated.
Mark is going to have to enter an avatar state here to get this back to even.
Desmond is going to have to get an amazing jailbreak or something.
Which is possible because we know that jailbreak is going to turn things on its head when it is hit for either team.
But it's still only a 3v4 aim. All it takes is one hit to even it out.
Tried to go for that. There's Desmond, gonna get Davo.
And just like that, it is an even game, 3v3.
We're back to an even match here, ladies and gentlemen. That ball is flying from Nick.
That's the shit that gets people out because it looks like you can catch it, but it has enough speed.
You can't, it's deceptive.
It's hard to catch.
Bree standing there waiting. Here comes the pressure countdown for both teams. Nobody is out. Both playing very well defensively. Messier with a catch. Mark is sick, ladies and gentlemen. It is now a 4v2. Team Rage.
TK is out.
Has a chance to end this.
It's a 2v3. Now, if I'm the Dream Team, I'm trying to get Nasir out. It seems like
absolutely. He is dominating right now for Team Rage.
I might not even go for the jailbreak. I might just want to get Nasir out. And he almost got it.
Dilu showing maybe some of those football skills.
Yep.
Had some accuracy right there, just not enough to get it in.
Now these are two athletes you would love to have at the end of the game though.
Look at them contemplating here. Who are they gonna go for? Trying to make a concerted effort.
Wow.
Dilu dodges, and here comes the Dream Team back on the attack.
Matrix-like. seems like they are spamming the jailbreak. I would most likely go for a player to try to even it out.
Definitely have to spam that jailbreak. And ladies and gentlemen, B-Lou knew it. He's out, and the Dream Team, they're back in. Mark is back in. It's Desmond and Mark. Can they find a way to bring it back, Marcus?
It's a 2v2. And we know they have great chemistry here. They have played.
There's a catch. Mark makes the same mistake. TK trying to end it. Here comes Desmond. Back on the attack. Dodging the missile from Bree. A missile from Nasir. That looked like it hit. They're saying no. It looked like it hit to me, but they're saying no.
No hit, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's still in. Desmond is still in, and there's still a shot for the Dream Team to come back. A place and a spot in the finals is on the line. TK is out.
TK is out again. It is a 2v1. Now, I told you guys at home, this is going to be the matchup that you guys want to sit down and watch.
This is prime time, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we're here. Desmond is back against the wall. He's that guy who makes all the plays. The clutch factor's in his genes, in his blood. He's got to rise here today. Can he do it?
He almost went for the catch, but he smartly pulled out of that.
I think, Marcus, if we look over here to the left, is it not true that we're seeing some fatigue on Nasir?
Yep.
How much longer can these guys go? Desmond, camera woman down! Production team, get over there! Hopefully she's okay.
Hopefully she's fine. She is a warrior. We've seen her work before.
Absolute warrior, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the production team. Desmond,
looks like
up against two.
He's hungry for it. We see it in his eyes.
He knows he has to be clutch. One decision can end the night for the Dream Team and send them to that third, fourth place game.
Exactly. We can hear Mark coaching his teammate.
No, he's good. Do you dare try to catch this, Marcus? Try to catch anything.
Now he could go get this ball right here. Now, and would you have thrown that, or would you have kept that to block?
I think I'm throwing. I mean, I have a decent amount of balls over here on this side. If I'm Desmond, I'm working around trying to throw, but also making sure that I have defense. There it is!
And
Team Rage is headed to the finals! Just like that!
Over. The run has been stopped for first place, but they can still come back for third place.
The dynasty is over! The dynasty is over! Ladies and gentlemen, let's get an interview here. Can we? Mark, what happened out there?
He's filled with emotions right now.
We see Rage eyeing him down here.
Rage, is there anything you want to say to Mark right now?
Good game. But that man would never beat me in anything in life. Never had. No game, no sport, no nothing.
You are in a wheelchair.
This will be a day where you beat me in something. Not today, but one day.
For sure.
Maybe.
And maybe that day will be the day that you actually get up and play some shit, nigga.
I've beaten you in every single game we played, my boy. I beat you in every.
Only Call of Duty.
What? Yeah, I beat you in Marvel Rivals a few months ago.
I beat you in Dream Card.
You beat me. I didn't play you.
I won. But we won.
I'm gonna see y'all at football.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you see it right now. Team Rage is headed to that finals game, and the Dream Team is going to stay out on this court, and they are going to go up against Team Ween.
Team Ween. This is still an important game, ladies and gentlemen, because there's a huge difference from 25 to 50. You not want to end up in last place. We see the knee guards taking Rage back to his
Take it back to the